Hello, John from Hoover Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. And we spoke briefly on the phone today, and I told you I would send you this video over. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. I don't want to waste your time, John. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, let's set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, no problem. Let's go ahead, and you guys can use the tips that I'm going to go ahead and give you here free that are in this video. First thing I'd love to talk about today is content. You can see them on your homepage. And actually, sorry, before we talk about content, I did want to just mention to you that your site is currently not secure. While that could be, an online threat, the thing that I want to point out with that is that it also does hurt you with your Google ranking. Google will actually crawl through your site, count all of your words, count your keywords, and if your site is not secure, then that will hurt you in your rankings. So I'm on your home page here, and I'm really just looking to see how many words of content you have. And I would say you guys probably have under 100 words, maybe under 200 here. You don't have too much about your different services. You do have a little bit here about quality, professionalism, honesty, and warranty. So that's good, but you're going to really want more. We really want to have about 1,500 words. And the reason that we want so many words of content is that the more content you have, the more keywords you can put into that content. Just as an example, I've put in here roofing Fort Myers FL for Florida. And I know you guys aren't quite based out of Fort Myers, you're in Englewood here, but I figured it was close enough that it would be an area you at least would service, or at least partially. But it's just an example anyway. It won't actually affect the numbers we look at here later. So the first thing you'll find with any Google search is these ads at the top of the page. Companies are just paying to basically be seen first by potential new customers. And the key phrase we put in, roofing Fort Myers FL, that is a new customer keyword that they would put in to look for a roofer. Next up, we have this map section. Top 3 companies show up here based on citations. And citations are just when you get your business name, address, and phone number listed together here into a directory such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Home Advisor. And here we're going to talk about the organic section. Top 10 will show up on the first page. There's 10 results in the organic section per page. And we do have a couple directories mixed in here. You're going to see GAF, you're going to see Better Business Bureau, you're going to see Yelp down here. And so if we were ranking this based on our term, we would have GAF number 1, Better Business Bureau number 2, 3 would be Target Roofers. And we could keep going, but I want to try to keep this fairly short. Just one note, these don't show up randomly. This is all based on Google's algorithm and formula, and 2 parts of that we now know are content and keywords. So I took your website, hoover-roofing.com, and put it into a program I use called Eris. This allows me to kind of see how your site's doing. First thing I noticed is that you guys do have some keywords and your business name in your headers. So that's really good to use those. That will actually help you be found easier by Google. And next up for that, we do see that you guys, if we look at the numbers here, just think of the internet as essentially a popularity contest. And whoever has the most votes is going to get the most attention. So what we're seeing right now is that you guys have about 6 referring domains, and these are really just websites online that you have links on, and if people click those links, it sends them directly to your page. So the 6 websites that you have links on are sending you back these 10 links to your page. And next up, we see that you have 28 keywords. These are just like what we put in as an example into Google. We put in roofing Fort Myers FL for Florida. And these 28 keywords are driving these 10 visitors to your site per month. These are actually per month for the visitors. So what I want to do is actually just click the keywords and see, why you don't have more visitors, and kind of see where the traffic's coming from. First thing we do see is Hoover Roofing, which is just your business name. People who search this know who you are. It's going to be some of your referral and repeat customers. It also could be people who saw your signs or trucks. Maybe they were driving, didn't be able to write it down, or maybe a neighbor told them, oh, Hoover Roofing did my roof. So they didn't have all the contact info. They had to come look you up. But 150 people do search your name just like that. And you guys for this one are in the 5th position. So remember we talked about the top 10 results show up on each page, or there's 10 results per page. So number 5 is going to put you right in the middle of the first page. So that's a good thing. You want to be on the first page. And that's really where all the traffic's going to come from. Next up, we do see you have Hoover Roofing, some more down here. It's all really the same search with the number 5 here ranking. But you also want to bring in new customers, right? So this is a great term here. Roofers in Englewood, FL for Florida. 50 people do search it just like that. And for this one, you guys are in the 12th position. So that's going to put you at the top of the second page. The only problem with that is you're really not going to get much traffic from that because people generally don't go to page 2. And if you think about that, think of the last time you went on Google and did a search. And did you go to page 2? Chances are that you probably didn't. Or if you did, it was only for maybe the top results or so. Just as a quick example, I'm going to take Crowther here. They're one of the top ranked in the area. You can see they have 135 referring domains, sending them back 1,600 links to their page. They have about 700 keywords they can be found for, bringing them about 1,500 visitors to their site per month. So I'd love to take a look at their keywords and just kind of see what they're doing differently here. We do have their business name at the top here, Hoover Roofing, with lots of variations of their name. But 900 people do search just their name. They must have multiple places. And I can see here they have a Fort Myers branch. They also have a Naples branch. And I'm not sure of how many others they have, but they definitely have more than one with that kind of volume. But they are in the first position for it, so they are getting a lot of traffic from that. And then they also want to bring in new customers, right? So then we have Roofing Fort Myers FL. 150 people do search it just like that. And for this one, they're in the 5th position, so they're about in the middle of the first page. But you can see just from their name alone, they are in the top 3 for most of these. And that's really where they're getting most of their traffic is from their name. And if we do scroll down, let's see, I thought we had a couple more good ones here. Roofers Fort Myers, 60, number 5. Roofing Companies Fort Myers, is at 80, number 7. So they did a pretty good job with some of those as well. And they could even do better if they moved up a couple more spots for some of those. All right, John, I hope you found that helpful today. Like I said, take the free tips and apply them to your site. If you do want to hear more information, 10 minutes is all I ask on the phone. And what I'd like to do is I'm just going to give you a call for some follow-up. And all I'm really asking for really is what you thought of the video. And, if you did want to schedule that 10-minute phone call, we could just schedule that then and say, hey, whatever works for you. And if not, no problem at all. I'm just trying to improve my videos here as well. Thank you for your time, John. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day.